And Happy New Year to all my viewers. I'm sorry I'm wanted to record this video earlier, but I've been contemplating and here I am. So this video would be a portfolio update video, and I will cover some broader indexes, but I'll go over my market overview in a separate video because I don't want to make this video too long. So let's jump into what I traded this week. So I posted my alpaca trades and positions snapshot on my blog yesterday, and these are the 4 stocks that I took positions in, and all of them are long. I did not see any need to take any shots yet because broader market momentum is still towards upside as I see it. Um, so yeah, let's go into all these 4, and then we'll go over some other tickers as well, some other popular tickers as well. So here, when I see cane, um, cane actually it's basically sugar cane. So it's basically a substitute for sugar as a commodity, and I see a major uptrend coming here. It has been consolidating for almost uh, uh, more than 7 months now, but looks like it'll soon break to the upside, and I see a good upside for this. I see this going basically doubling, but this is a long-term trade, so I'll keep it. It's not a swing trade. It's not like 1 month, 2 months. It might take like 6 months or even 8 months. So I'm okay with keeping it that long. And my second trade is GIII. This is a garment maker. So these guys make like apparel and all that. So this, I think, is basically breaking out. This looks like inverse head and shoulder to me here. Um, so this could be this head, and then this is shoulder, and this could be breaking to the upside, is what I'm thinking. And this is not a very long-term trade, so I will get out of the stock maybe in 2 to 3 weeks, or keep it, I don't know, 4 to 5 weeks as well, depending on when it hits the price point that I'm looking for. Um, so, and then another trade was swim. This is also again very short term, maximum 5 to 6 weeks. If it doesn't hit it, I'm out of it. But I'm not looking into this for very long term. This also looks like, it wants to break out. I would say this has also got like good upside. There is not much resistance if it breaks out of this area. Uh, so let me, I'm thinking this is a good area to break out of. You will see some resistance here, but yeah, I mean, I might get out, once it hits like 9 to $10 range. So I'm not looking like for very high upside. This is still significant upside from here. It's still like 50%, which is pretty good. And the last one was workday. So this is one of the strongest signals that I got. And this also again is a little bit longer term holding. I'll hold it for like 6 months, up to 6 months to 8 months. But this looks like it's gonna break out. I'm thinking this will hold, and it might break out. So I don't have the ranges yet for this, ranges defined for this yet, but I took the position because looks like uh, it's a good time to get into this stock. So that's about my portfolio. Now, let's look into some of the like the popular stocks that people trade. People look for views on these, and let's look into that. So first thing I will go into is Tesla. Um, this is what I think. This is, again, guys, this is just my point of view. This is not a trading advice. This video is just for entertainment purposes only. So that out of the way, Tesla looks like Tesla might, in my opinion, it doesn't look like it'll go much further up. It might have hit the top here at 488. So I think that might be it for Tesla. Um, so it's looking like it's overbought weekly, on a weekly, month time frame, as well as monthly time frame. Um, so the trend, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I see it, is still to the upside on the weekly and monthly. It has reversed on the daily, but uh, it might go back up. But um, so you might see a retest of, let's say, 458, but I don't see a significant upside above 488 for this. So let's go to NVDA. This is another very popular stock, and it bounced on Friday. It bounced pretty good on Friday. You see here. Um, so weekly momentum turned positive with last week for this one. Um, this might bounce with the QQQ, like with the broader market. It might bounce to new highs, but I see Dow Jones index might have topped. And this is part of the Dow Jones index now, NVIDIA. So, I mean, risk reward wise, I don't see a huge risk reward in NVIDIA. But again, momentum is still positive on weekly, monthly, daily. So who knows? It might go a little bit further up, but I don't see this one, uh, holding this risk reward wise that much lucrative. Um, so let's go back into Apple. So this one I do see. This might be a contrarian uh, view, but I do see a good upside for Apple from here. It might go down to 237 and then bounce back to, I think it might go all the way to 277, which is, it's like 20% gain on a very safe, stable stock. Looks like, this was a bull flag. If you see here, so this was this kind of, acted as a bull flag here, and then it just took off from here, and then I see it going much further. Maybe it will come back and test here, but I see it going up. Okay, now let's go to Microsoft. Again, Microsoft is one of my most promising stories for, at least first half of 2025. This stock, I think, will go places. It has got a huge uh, uh, momentum to the upside. It has I think it has ways to go before it turns. So this is again a bull flag, and then eventually it will just break out of this, and I see it going to almost $600. So I think if I have to pick a mega mega cap or mag 7 stock for this year, it will be Microsoft for me. So let's go to Google. again, Google, I don't see much upside. I think Google will chop back and forth. Right now, it's, looking like, there are like some bearish candles on the top. It might come down here. I don't see much of a upside for Google from this point. So I don't want to talk about this stock more than that. Let's go to AVGO. AVGO. This stock I think might have peaked for the long term. So this would be at some point I would like to take a short position in this. This looks like a stock that is topping, and this might be a good position to take a short. Um, but this is I won't bet on it, like, going down very rapidly, but it's definitely uh, it stopped. Uh, Maybe there is, like, another 10% or so, but it's like collecting pennies in front of a steamroller. So I would not hold this. If I am in this stock, I will buy protection. It has pretty large downside. If it falls, I think it will go, fall like 75% once it starts falling. So it will basically correct almost 75%, the way I see it. From here, from this point, I don't see anything, up until this. So looks like 71%. So yeah, I will this is one of my, like Microsoft was one of my bullish. This is probably, my bearish bet of this is not part of Mag 7, but this stock has been in news. It's taken off on a very parabolic upside. I think this might be the top for this. Let's move on to Amazon. Again, Amazon, I don't like. It's like Google again. Don't see it going, much higher. It'll chop while the market probably floats up, but this will be a range bound stock because consumer is weakening. Everyone is in debt. People are defaulting. They might not be, able to get more debt to buy things. So Amazon, I highly doubt that, it has much upside. Or so one of another long term stock that I wanted to go over was Disney. So with the way demographics are going, and usually when there are, like, high housing prices, people tend to have less kids, and investors sense that trend coming much before it actually happens. So I think Disney may have peaked. Also, Dow is, in my view, it has peaked for this cycle. So this was the peak, and then it went down, and I think it's just consolidating here. So the way I see it is, this is like a bear flag. So here it goes this way, and then eventually it just breaks down to the downside. Yeah, this stock definitely I would not short it. It's like, it'll be a slow grind down towards downside. But uh, yeah, if I am in this stock, I would consider rotating it into, some other stock that has more promise. So, or I would at least buy the protection. Protection would be expensive because this might drag down over a very long time. So you have to keep buying protection. But that's my view, guys, on this popular stock, and that was my portfolio update. I hope to see you guys again on my broader market update. Uh, Please subscribe and like my video so that it reaches more and more people. And thank you again, and Happy New Year. Bye.